It is just approaching 7 in the morning as I sit down to record this video, and that's not me trying to say that I got up early and that I'm having one of those mornings where I'm feeling super productive. That's me saying that I recently tried going to bed and it's currently so warm where I live. It's not that it's warm, it's humid. It's quite warm, but it feels like you're constantly in soup. The point being that I have to leave a window open when I'm trying to sleep or I get too warm. I overheat. I'm one of these people that I'm just very warm all the time. I don't do well with humid heat. So I'm trying to sleep and there's a pigeon on the house next door on the roof, just doing pigeon things. I think I've talked about this pigeon somewhere on the channel before. I don't remember exactly where, but it just sits there going the entire time I'm trying to sleep. And it'll do that for about 2 hours. So I figured I'm not gonna let this pigeon beat me. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go out to my office and I'm gonna sit down and record some Urbek. And as I hit the record button, I realized that the pigeon has beaten me because I got out of bed to sit down here and play Urbek. Not that I don't enjoy Urbek, but I do also enjoy sleeping. Anyway, there have been some changes since the last episode. Nothing too crazy, but I did go ahead and I did build a mini market in here. I built a clinic in here and a couple of nice parks, as well as a bank, so that we could get some of this neighborhood here to upgrade a little bit, which has pushed the population up just a little bit. And also, this mini mart has given us some 3-story iron miners houses. And I'm gonna be honest, that has me thinking. It has me thinking that I should probably go in here and build a few more of those things. If I was to build one here, we would get pretty good coverage. It would fit in there nicely and it would upgrade all of those houses to be 3-story iron miners houses, which produce 3 iron versus the 1 that you get from the normal houses. So our production there would be kind of fantastic. So I'm very, very tempted to do that. But before we start consuming more food, we need to produce more food. So what I'm thinking I want to do at long last is try and move all of these farms. Oh, I also built this down here. I decided to start, growing this little area, but I want to start moving all of these farms. I want to move them specifically over to all of this space because we actually have a lot of space over here. So my thinking is that we need a combination of things. My thinking is obviously fields are important. Farmhouses are useful as well. The tenant farmers less so, and the landlord houses sort of less so as well. But essentially fields, farmhouses, silos, and then food plants and farm sheds. That's kind of what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and see what exactly we can do. Now, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and put a road right there, I can do this. So I can have 5 fields on that side. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if I go in here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there, if I just go ahead and do that same thing here, these fields are all going to be close enough to roads to actually function, which is what we want them to be. So that's good. That's kind of what we're looking for there. And I'm also thinking I'll go ahead and just bring this road up to here, and we'll sort of bring it around the solar panels just to connect everything together. And I guess what we'll also do is bring this road straight through all of that so it is actually connected to our network. So now that I've done that, we're up to 866 on food production. And I think just because I want to, I'm going to go ahead and fill up all of this space. I'm going to fill up all of this space and that little bit in there as well. So we've filled this entire area with some farms, and we still have plenty of unskilled labor just laying around. So now I want to look at farmhouses, and farmhouses are interesting. We need to have no farmhouse in a radius of 5, and we need to have enough farms within the radius as well. So essentially, I could place one there, and then I think I could place one across the street, and I absolutely can. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to just go ahead and place, let's see, a farmhouse here as well, and a farmhouse here. So that gives me 100 production per farmhouse. It gives me 200 storage per farmhouse, and it also works in my favor because grain silos need farmhouses within their radius. So I could essentially go ahead and, stick a grain silo right about there. I could stick one right about there. But on top of that, farm sheds. Ooh, farm sheds actually don't need farmhouses in radius at all. They just need farms. That's not bad at all. And these things produce a good amount. Now, they do consume unskilled work. They do consume power. We have a lot of that. I think we could probably get away with a farm shed right there. And then in terms of food plants, we need 3 or more farm sheds in a radius of 8 and no food plant in a radius of 6. So this thing could, in theory, sort of live, well, not back there, but somewhere down here at some point, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and extend this road down to there. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw a whole bunch of fields into all of this space. Just that entire thing, we can go ahead and fill it up. And I think what we'll also do is fill up all of this space as well. Now, that is going to consume a lot of our unskilled labor. But the thing is, as we do that, we can finally come in here and just start getting rid of some of these farms. So we have plus 4,000 excess food right now. If I want to, I can kind of go and do this. And we're down to plus 3,000, but we got a lot of labor back from that. I can also go ahead and do this, which gives me labor back as well. So we're gradually going to take this land back as we get all of this excess food. And we still have a lot of fields here that haven't built up yet. So let's go ahead and have a little bit of fun with this. Let's just see, how many farmhouses we can get in here. So we can go right there, we can go right there, and we can go right there. And if I go across the street, I can essentially just double all of these up like that. That gives us a whole bunch of farmhouses, a whole bunch of food production. We can go to farm sheds, and in theory, I can go ahead and place a farm shed right about, well, I could place them closer together if I really wanted to. Now that I think about it, I could put it there, for example. If I wanted to go with symmetry, though, I'd put it here. I just don't think that's going to work out. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. I also apparently can't put it here, which is slightly annoying. Okay, we might have to say symmetry. Symmetry might have to be damned here. But anyway, let's just take a little look at the food plant. So the food plant needs 3 or more farm sheds. Yeah, this thing is going to need... This thing's going to need a little bit of work, unless if I put a farm shed... If I put a farm shed there, can I get away with a food plant at the back? Not really. That's a little disappointing. Okay, what if we bulldoze you, and I go into here, grab myself a farm shed, put it right there. I don't have enough resources to build it. I need 1,000. I do need 1,000 unskilled work. Okay, we'll speed the game up a little bit. We should have that now, which we do, so we can build you, build some fields, which we don't have enough work for because we don't have enough unskilled work. Okay, well, the good news is we're now at plus 5,600 excess food. So let's go in. We'll bulldoze this entire area. We'll bulldoze this entire area. And you guys are starting to complain as well. You are starting to complain too. Not enough tenant farmers in area. Let's bulldoze you. Let's bulldoze you. That's getting us some excess workers back. You don't have pollution in area either. So let's go ahead and bulldoze all of those guys. We'll bulldoze that as well, because I think that was a little local market. So let's do we don't have the we don't have the workers for it. Okay, let's just do some housing. We'll keep it nice and simple. We'll go ahead and just sort of rebuild all of this space, rebuild all of you, and we'll see how that goes. That should give us some workers. We do still have plenty of excess food, so this should balance itself out quite nicely. And then looking at this, I'm pretty sure I can get a food plant now, and I absolutely can. So this thing is going to cost quite a bit, actually, in terms of unskilled workers. But I think, build it right there. We're now at plus 6,000 on food production. So once again, we can come over here and start taking things apart. And I'm really enjoying this, I'm not going to lie. So let's do something a bit drastic. Let's take out all of this and see what we're looking at. Plus 2,700. We still have all of that excess food. So that's actually kind of great. We have all of this space where we can start building more city and more buildings and all that good stuff. And we're so close to connecting this northern part with this southern part. So let's go ahead and just get to it, I guess. Unless I want to keep expanding my food production over here, but I'll be honest, I don't really know that I do want to do that. I guess more farm sheds would sort of be an option. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know that I really want them. Apparently I can do one there, though. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Oh, wait, no. Hold on a minute. Needs roads at 1 square. It has to be on a road. Wow, okay. That's slightly surprising, but sure. We can do that. Let's bring this road down to here. Let's cut it straight through there. Let's fill as much of this space with farms as we possibly can. And then in terms of farm sheds, we'll go here, we'll go here, and we'll go here. And can I do another food plant? Is it going to let me? I think it will. It absolutely will. Okay, so we have so much food now and an abandoned local market, because I forgot that we need to replace those with mini markets now. Okay, so mini market here, mini market here. We did have local markets that were being supplied by the farms that no longer exist, but that's okay. We have massive amounts of food production coming from all of this. We have food production up here, food production across the top. We can hopefully very soon connect all this together, but for right now, let's go ahead and just start filling all of this in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right across here, right up there, right across here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. All right, let me do this and let me do this. I don't love this setup right here, but what this will do is essentially just give me some massive blocks. And that's what I'm looking for, just massive housing blocks. So let's just do this. Just a big chunk of housing right in there. We should see a lot of it upgrade pretty quickly. I'm not really too sure what it's going to upgrade into, but I'm definitely going to pay attention to it. We have downtown houses right away. On this side, we have village houses. They're going to need education. They're going to need leisure. They're going to need food services. That's fine. We can totally make all of that happen. We've got village houses down here as well that need food services and leisure and education. So let's take a look and see what we can do. We don't really need to go for a university, but I'm very tempted to go for a high school, although its radius isn't quite as high as I'd like. I think that's okay though, because if I put a high school right there, I can go ahead and just put a road through here, and I'm going to bulldoze this, because that road marks the radius of the high school. So now you guys just need leisure and food services. So in terms of food services, I mean, we have a mini market, but we have things like a mall as well. And the mall is kind of cool. I'm going to be honest. It is pretty cool. We've got a supermarket as well, though, which has a pretty, well, it's not a great radius. Let's be completely honest. We have got the mini market, which actually doesn't have a bad radius at all. Very, very tempted. Very, very tempted. I might actually do it as well. So let's go in here and let's just bulldoze you. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you. So we're going to have 2 mini markets in here. We'll go for here and here. And that should give us decent coverage for that whole space. I think we'll see, yep, some of these guys are upgrading to suburb houses. And to be wealthy suburb houses, they just need some leisure. So what we'll do is we'll go in, we'll get some parks. We'll go for nice parks. We'll go 2. And we'll go 2 right there. And they should now become wealthy village houses, which can become wealthy suburb houses, which cannot become downtown houses because they need tools and connectivity. We're getting parking lots. I forgot about those. Oh boy. Okay. Do I want subway stations? I can't remember how. I think I probably do, right? So we'll do like a subway station there. How close together do these things have to be? Do they really have to be that close together? They kind of do, huh? So, hold on. Can I get it there? I can get it there, right? So yeah, they have to be reasonably close together. We'll go ahead and do here. And we'll go ahead and do here. And I guess we'll go ahead and do right about there and right about there. So that gives us subway connectivity across the board. We can go ahead and just get rid of these few parking lots that are popping up because I really don't want them in there. And now that we have that connectivity, we just 4 or more connectivity in a radius of 5. Oh, interesting. So this provides 10 connectivity, but it's just not in radius, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna need some bus stops. So we'll do a bus stop right there, a bus stop right there. We'll do one down here as well, and we'll do one right about there. Which apparently I don't have enough steel. Oh my god, I don't have enough steel. How do I need just more steelworks, right? Is this a steelworks? No, that's a goods factory. Is that a steelworks? No, it's a sawmill. That's a heavy steelworks. Okay. So I can get a heavy steelworks. That's fine, I guess. I don't really know. It's been a little minute since I've had to deal with all of this. So a steelworks needs 8 or more logistics and 8 or more residents. So I could put it there, but I need more people. So let me do this. And then let me get myself a steelworks, which apparently I can't do right about there. Okay. So I need more residents. Okay. Give me people there, and give me a steelworks. Nope, still not enough. Really? You've got to be kidding me. That's enough right there. That is not. Tell you what, build it there, and then let me bulldoze all you guys. And what we'll do is bring this road down and around the steelworks and bulldoze this. In fact, bulldoze you. Give me a steelworks. Well, I need more residents. Of course I do. Okay. Housing there and steelworks, I guess. Oh my god, that's... You've got to be kidding me. I need to wait for these guys to build, don't I? I need that last square to build, and then I can place this thing. At long last, there we go. Crisis averted. Oh, now this is interesting. We need to provide tools to a lot of these guys to get them to upgrade. And if I go and build the mall, it'll provide a lot of food services, tools, and retail to the neighborhood. I'm very, very tempted to build this thing. I think it would look kind of cool right there as well. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's a cool building, and it gives us, you know, downtown houses. We do need more leisure and more healthcare, and it does also take away some of the connectivity. So we actually do probably need to add a metro connection right there, just to counter, you know, kind of counter the drawbacks of a mall right there. But that does help us out. So now leisure and healthcare in the radius should be relatively easy. if I just go into parks and I go to floral park and I build one there and I build a floral park there, that should give us a lot of the leisure that this place wants. And then the healthcare is easy as well. So healthcare is just a clinic essentially, or a hospital. And to be quite honest, I'm sort of tempted by the hospital because I think that would just be better. So, I mean, maybe right about here and then right about there, 2 hospitals. It might be overkill, to be honest. In fact, looking at it, yeah, 2 hospitals is absolutely overkill. So let's do a clinic and a clinic, and we'll see a lot of these guys. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, that's fantastic. So we're actually seeing some proper density come into this part of the city. After this long, we're finally seeing this happen. That's so cool. That is so cool. I'm so pleased that this is actually, and we just unlocked the airport as well. Okay. Yeah, this makes me really happy that we're finally able to get some density in here. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and just get some housing into this space. I don't really know what it's going to look like, but I'm curious. And let's also deal with this goods issue. If I build some factories, they just store unskilled workers. Goods factories, on the other hand, we can just build a bunch of them. We have a bunch of them right here already. So I'll build one there. And what I'll do is just go ahead and bring this road sort of around it. So now we're producing more goods, which is good. That's a good thing. So now let's have a look at the airport and figure out how that works. So the airport itself is actually just a terminal, which is kind of cool. It needs 0 or less squares with at least 24 residents in a radius of 5, and no airport within the radius as well. Okay. So we need to build the airport kind of away from everybody, which makes sense. I could sort of build it back here, but I think what I'll do is build it near my farms, right? Because that kind of makes sense to me. So let's build it here. And then for the runway, it needs an airport nearby, which, oh, that's not the button I wanted. The runway is remarkably small. That is not what I thought that would look like. That's not remotely what I thought that was going to look like. I don't like it. I want a different airport. I don't like that at all. That's terrible looking. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's not a great looking airport. This, on the other hand, I actually think looks okay. We got a little airport down by the water. We can go ahead and, you know, use this bridge by the mansions to get to it, or we can do something like this to connect it all together. We can do a little something like this to connect it all together. I just think this just looks better to me. So that's where the airport's going to go. I don't know if there's any reason to have an airport. I don't know what the actual reason is, but I'm here for it. It's fine by me. Now, you guys, how do I get you to upgrade? 5-story residential building, you need more healthcare. So basically, you need a hospital, is what I'm hearing. That's a little frustrating. 12-story needs more healthcare and needs offices. How do I get offices? That's what I'm wondering. How do I get offices in the area? Interesting. Okay. Well, if they need more, food research center. It's time to build a food research center. These technological improvements translate into high food production. These technological improvements translate into high food production. Yes, it does say that twice. I need a faculty of botany. Okay. And a faculty of botany requires 5 fruit processors. Oh my God, I don't want to build those, but I'm going to eventually. So we need a hospital. Oh boy. All right. I'm going to build a hospital there. And that's going to give me the buildings that I want, which is great. And then I guess to get this thing, I need more population and way more green areas nearby. So we're not going to be doing that. 12-story building needs the offices, which, again, I've got no idea how we get those. And I'm also noticing that food production, a little bit rough right now. So let's deal with that. Let's come back over to the field area and we'll go. Let's see. I don't want to get too close to all of this. I guess we could start filling in some of this space though. So if I just go to fields and say, you know, this and all of this kind of space, all of this can just be a bunch of fields, and that should keep us all right. It's not an ideal setup, but it kind of, you know, does the job. I can also do this, and that'll give us a whole bunch of food as well. So that should work out. That should keep us pretty solid, especially as this area starts building. Green 5-story buildings and green 5-story mixed residential commercial unlocked. What are you complaining about? 18 or more squares, at least 8 residents in a 3 radius. Or sorry, 15, currently 11. Interesting. Okay, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, I can just go and do this, and that problem should go away. And a lot of these guys should upgrade as well. Well, they would if we had food. So we're back to that old problem of needing more farms. So let's see what we can do here. Give me a farmhouse. A farmhouse in radius. That's annoying. Okay. Tell you what. Let me bulldoze you. Let me put a field right there. Give me a farmhouse right there. And I can't put one right there, but I can put one right there. And then I can do this and this. And I should be able to dot a few farmhouses just across here like that, which should help the food production situation. Grain silos would help as well, but also farm sheds are in fact pretty great. So if it was closer to a road, I could put it there. I could put one there though. So I think I will do that. That'll get me some food. And then food plants. I actually can put a food plant right back here if it has a road. So let me see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here actually needs to have a road. And then in theory, I can do a food plant right about there, which is fine by me. So that should give us a bunch of food, which it does. We are now just lacking on science. So to fix the science problem, we need to go build something for a university. So a university restaurant is going to give us, apparently, science. Interesting. Needs 1 or more university upgrades to advanced university restaurant. It consumes a lot of things, but I think we can probably manage this. Let's just go ahead and build it there. And that gives us a bunch of science. We're now losing food. Oh my god, it's just a vicious cycle, isn't it? It is just a vicious cycle. I'm enjoying it though. Don't get me wrong, I'm complaining because I'm really enjoying it. I'm also not in love, to be quite honest, with the idea of fields across here. I do want another row of fishing piers. So I guess what would make sense is going and getting another dock. And if we build it there, oh, we need to have no dock in radius though. Interesting. Build it there. That should be fine. We can build one there. We can't build one there. We can't build one there. Needs to be near a road. Interesting. Okay, that should be fine though. So let's see how these houses are going to work. I don't know what these are going to look like necessarily, but we'll build them. Are they all going to be? Oh, some of those are a bit rough looking. You guys are a little rough looking right there. You're a little rough looking yourself. You're a little bit rough looking. I'd like, oh my god, imagine this. This is a bit much, I think. It's a little bit silly looking. I don't know what they're going to be either, but whatever. Let's see. The radius is up to there. So let's build a bunch of houses like this and see what happens. Are they all going to be fishing houses? It looks like it. Are you a fishing house? Oh, it's taking a minute to build. I don't think it's going to be. Okay. Do we have a fishing pier right there as well? So we can go and do this. I don't know that those guys are gonna, oh, they are going to be fishing houses. Okay. Not bad. If I build one in there, is that going to be a fishing hut? I hope so. I do kind of hope so. It would look really good if it was. And you know what? I actually kind of want to build, I do kind of want to build one along here as well. So somewhere like here, I think will be such a good place for it. So let's get some roads. Essentially, that's what I'm getting at is we need some roads here. So this back into industry, give me a dock. Oh, no dock and radius though. Damn. I guess there's okay though, right? So build that, and then I can build this one as well if I really want to. Not that I'm going to, but I could. And then for the rest of it, let's just see what this does. I don't know that it's actually going to be a bunch of fishing houses, but we'll certainly see. This actually is going to be a bunch of industrial houses. I don't love them. I don't love the fact that those exist. I don't love these either. Get those all out of there. Tell you what, get those out of there completely and give me, let's see, if I put a house there, those aren't going to be fishing at all, are they? Actually, no, they won't be. Tell you what, do this. Get rid of you. And give me a couple of little parks in there. Just give me two little parks. And that seems okay. And then we'll just connect all of this together with some roads that nicely just sort of follow all of this around. And we'll do a little park just right in there as well. A couple little parks in there. And we'll bulldoze you as well. That looks okay. That actually looks pretty cool. This, I'd like this to be something. I would. I would very much like this to be some fishing houses. I just don't know that they're going to be. And I think that's, yeah, no, they're not going to be. All right, never mind. We'll just leave it as is. It's okay. We'll do farms. All right. I'll give some farms to this space. It looks okay. You know, if you look at it from this angle, it's kind of neat. If you look at it from over here, you realize it's right next to a bunch of industry. That's okay though. I have to be honest, I absolutely love the fact that we are getting some proper density in here. It makes me so happy. We do need some tools in here as well though, to get some more of these guys to upgrade. So to do that, we can look at repair shops. We can look at hardware shops. We can look at supermarkets, would be interesting as well. It consumes a lot of goods though. We could look at a mall, which would provide 10 tools to the area. Honestly, a mall up here, I feel like it'd be overkill with a mall right down there. I've unlocked a pond, interesting. But I might do it. I might do it just because I can, like put it right on that corner. I feel like it would absolutely be overkill, but I'm so tempted. Just again, because I can, or like this corner here, right down the street from another mall. Let's just do it. Let's commit to it. We might see some parking lots up here because connectivity is going to be a bit of an issue. But if I just go and throw a subway station sort of here, that should counteract the effects of the mall in terms of its -10 connectivity. And then looking at these guys, we've got 5-story residential buildings ready to appear. The issue is just once again, a food issue. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. Can I get another food plant? The answer is actually kind of looking like a yes, I can. So we'll build a food plant right there. We'll see what that does down here. We do have a power problem, which is slightly frustrating. So we have a steelworks, we have a heavy coal plant. We have a heavy coal plant and a heavy coal plant. Did I never build a nuclear plant? I guess I didn't. Okay, well, what we'll do is just build a wind turbine instead, because wind turbines are kind of great and they provide a good amount of power. We might actually need a couple of those, to be quite honest. So we'll do that. And now we have another food problem. Okay, well, how is all of this looking? It's actually looking kind of great. What do you want? You need more residents nearby. Okay, well, that's to be expected. I guess we'll go and do this for now. You have a connectivity problem, so I'll do a bus stop right there, and we'll rebuild you guys. And then in terms of this food situation, ugh, oh boy. I don't know that I'm going to get away with another food plant in here. No, I'm absolutely not. I can get a farm shed though. So a farm shed here gives me a bit of food, which is great. And I can get a farm shed right there as well. So that should keep us okay. Looking back down here, a lot of this stuff is growing really nicely. And we're low on power again. Okay. I'm starting to notice a trend here. Definitely starting to notice a bit of a trend. Couple of wind, like a wind turbine there. And now we don't have science. So now we need more science. And now we need more food. Okay. Okay. I'm really starting to notice how this works. Okay. I could do this, right? I could, hold on. What about my other university? I did go ahead, by the way, and put, a main square. Oh, I'm renaming the bloody thing. Nerdbeck. I did put some main squares around this university, which is kind of cool, but let's see. Faculty of Education. I mean, we could do that. Gives 10 education to the area. Not that I think we need it, but it would certainly give us a good bit of production. We already have one in this area as well. Faculty of Engineering. That seems like a good idea. Reduces power as well, so let's do that. And a Faculty of Mathematics. That seems like a pretty good idea as well. So we'll do both of those. And what I'll do, even if it is a little bit reckless, is I'm going to build a main square around this because I think it's going to look really cool. And I want to rebuild that one so it's a square as well. There we go. That looks pretty good. So that's like our university campus. And eventually it'll be surrounded by really tall buildings, which I think will be awesome. So we've got that going. Now we just need to go figure out food again, which is, again, just a perpetual problem. So, which is fun to say, by the way, perpetual problem. Perpetual problems aren't fun inherently of, you know, on their own, but the words perpetual problem, I like them. Oh, that's not good. All right, you need to go away, which means we have a perpetual problem with food. Okay, so a few modern silos and one new food plant right here helped us out quite a bit. It is a slight issue though, because we do have some pollution hitting these orchards, which I don't love. This guy no longer has enough orchards in radius, which I don't love either. And if I did this, it wouldn't be close enough to the road. So what I'm going to do is attempt to be very, very clever and do some orchards here. And that gives 44, 45. Long story short, I don't necessarily know that this is all going to work out right here. This guy, I don't think has pollution. So if you build or grow, I guess is the word I'm looking for actually, this might be okay. Might be. Are you okay? You are okay. All right. So we have enough food. We have enough of everything. I did have to throw some wind turbines down here, but that's fine. All in all, I think we're all right. Also, what are you? That's a school and that's a police station. Okay. Yeah. I think we're doing okay. This all built quite quickly. We went from like 30,000 people to 42,000 people quite quickly. But I have to be honest, I do really like how this looks. And what's also really cool is, as much as I don't like the other isometric style camera view, when you do this, tell me that doesn't look like how you remember SimCity 4 looking. SimCity 4 didn't look this good. But if you haven't played SimCity 4 in a long time, and you might get what I mean when I say this, if you haven't played SimCity 4 in a long time, and you think about the last time you played it, this is what it looks like, right? It's like when you think about, you know, when I was younger, I played a lot of Halo 3. When I think back to playing Halo 3 over 10 years ago on the Xbox 360, in my head, it looks incredible. Or I think back even further to the first times I played Grand Theft Auto 3, it looks incredible. By today's standards, Halo 3 is not a bad looking game, but it's not up to today's standards. But in your mind's eye, it is. That's what this is to me. This looks like SimCity to me. And I'm actually really okay with that. I love how this game looks, man. I gotta be honest with you. I really do. Now, just before we wrap things up, I'm gonna be a little bit chaotic. And I'm gonna build a bank right about there. Because what that should do is get us ready to upgrade to mixed use commercial and residential eventually, such as what some of these guys are doing. And then 5-story mixed use commercial and residential is going to need more retail in the area and more banking in the area. So if I want more banking, I can get a regular bank and build it right there. And that's going to give us more banking in area. If I get another bank right, say there, that's going to help us out as well, which is pretty great. And if I go and say add another bank here, that's going to help us out too. Now we should eventually see, as retail begins to grow around here, we should start seeing these guys getting ready to upgrade, and we are seeing them. Oh, look at some of these buildings. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love seeing these upgrades come about. I will say it's hit my food production again, which is a bit of a problem, but I love seeing it. I really do. It's not a bad problem to have at all. So we'll go ahead and get that built in there. We'll see if that helps us out a little bit. We can go ahead and build some fields here and some fields here and see if that helps us out a little bit. We can go ahead and build some fields just in here as well, all the way down to about there. And that should help us out a little bit as well. We should be able to manage all of this growth. I absolutely love it. I really do. I cannot stress enough how much I just love seeing these. Oh my God, look at you. What are you? We have a 12-story building. Oh my God. When did that happen? Why do we have parking lots? Hello? We shouldn't have parking lots. Get those out of there. When did we get a 12-story building and how? Good Lord. Okay. That thing consumes 200. That thing consumes 200 food. That might be a problem. Oh, this is interesting. Apparently, I've just beat the level. That's kind of cool. You successfully finished the path to wealth. I'd like to keep playing, please. I know there's other paths I can follow, so we might as well. Let's also just get some silos in there to help us out a little bit. And let me just check something. Can I get myself a farm shed? No. Can I get one across the street? No. There's a farm shed right there. That's why. And then food plants are kind of the same deal. I could build one there, actually, if I had a road. Don't have enough power for it. But a food plant right there probably wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm going to leave it for now, though. I think I'm going to leave it for now. And I'm going to go ahead and build another wind turbine. Or 2. Yeah, we'll build 1. We also don't have enough steel, so I need to build another steel works. Oh, man. All right. Can I build a steel works like here? I actually can build a steel works like right there, so I'm going to do that because it's, oh my God, now we have a food problem again. You've got to be kidding me. It's just never ending. It really is just never, ever ending. Give me a food plant right there. And now we don't have enough power. All right. Give me more wind turbines. Give me a wind turbine right there. Now we have enough power. Now it seems we have enough everything. So that's good. Is that a 12? That's an 8-use mixed office commercial. Oh my God. That's new. Okay. So hold on a minute. What do I need for... What are some of you guys upgrading into? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, they're still upgrading. Oh my God. I love it. I'm sorry. I keep rambling. I was going to wrap this up like 10 minutes ago. And I'm just looking at this and I'm like, oh, it's so cool. Because it is. It's so cool. I bought this game. Did I buy this game? I think I was sent a code. I don't know. I was looking at this game regardless. And I think I said at the start of it, I was sent a code. I don't remember. Whatever it was. I'm so glad I started playing this. I can't begin to tell you how much fun I'm having with it. I'm also getting really stressed out by these building upgrades and the fact that I can't maintain food. Oh, man. Okay. How am I going to fix this? Farmhouses? No. Landlords' houses? No. Grain silos? Maybe? Maybe grain silos are the way to go? Maybe, maybe some warehouses? I don't know. Let's try this. And can I do this? No. Can I do this? I can get away with that. That's good. Can I do this? Nope. Can I do that? I can do that. So that's upgraded. All right. So that's sort of helped. Do this and this or that. There we go. Is that going to help? Is that going to upgrade at all? It is. It didn't help. We're now low on power again. Oh, come on, man. This is gonna... I'm gonna find a balance somewhere. There's gotta be one. It's gotta exist. We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. And now we don't have enough steel. You've got to be kidding me. How do I not have enough steel? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand what's going on right now. And this needs to be closer to a road if I want to build it. Okay. Give me a road back there, I guess. And where is it? Farm shed right there, please. So that should be the food situation finally sorted. Now I just need steel, which means another steel works, which means it goes right. Wait, what do I not have enough of? Wait, no, that's not steel. That's iron. Wait, I can fix the iron. Why do I not have enough iron? Oh my God. Okay. Can I build a mini market like right in here? Or like right in that, building it right in that corner. So you guys should upgrade, but I don't have enough food to upgrade their houses. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. Build that. That should give me something. You guys are upgrading, so we now have enough iron. What is going on? Like, these guys, this is upgrading into like a proper down. Oh my God, what are you? What are you? It's a 12. Oh my God, no wonder. No wonder I don't have enough food. I'm getting 12-story buildings constantly. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, give me some tenant farmers. Let's see if that helps us out a little bit. Get some of those guys in there and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna help. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think tenant farmers are the solution to my problems because, yep, we don't have enough power because of all these giant buildings. Oh my God. What have I done? What? What? What have I done? Oh God. Oh man. Now we don't have enough steel. This is ridiculous. I am actually losing my mind, I think. Oh God. Okay, can I build something in here that's gonna help me out? Can I build a farm shed? I can build a farm shed. Okay. I'm gonna build a farm shed right there. And I could build one right there if I had a road, which I'd like to do. So I guess, oh, it's really close to all my other like new buildings and stuff. To do this instead and give me a farm shed here. There is no way this is all going to upgrade to consume all of that food, right? I think, have we actually found a balance? I think we've actually found a balance. Wait, no, what just, where did that building go? Why did it just, oh my God. I also think my connectivity is not good enough here to not have those, the parking lots. So I want to just make sure that's upgraded because I don't want parking lots. And I think what I'll do is just upgrade that entire square so we don't have parking lots. Now I think we're good. You know what I want to do? I want to go first person so I can see this straight. Oh my God. This is so cool. Oh, I love it. I genuinely love this game. I really, really do. And I don't have enough power. All right. Okay. Well, can't have everything.